Our right leg's gonna write a strongly worded letter to the manager. No, I didn't fail that. What are you talking about? The weights, they all fell off on that. And I just decided to one leg squat it up. No big deal. It's okay. We're gonna make it. We'll be all right. Good morning. Welcome back. Good to see you again. Glad you're here. Got a leg day ahead of us, man. We got a leg day ahead of us. Boy, oh boy, if you've been tuning in, these leg days have not been kind to us. Not even in the slightest. They have been absolutely brutal. Absolutely brutal. And so when I was thinking about this workout last night, I was writing this all down and I was saying to myself, my goodness, I remember just how darn difficult last week was. When we did this one, how brutal it absolutely was. There was this weird part of me that was like, I'm really looking forward to that again. And then there was this other part of me that was just like this scared little child that wanted to go hide into a corner. It was a tough one. I really enjoyed the setup of it. I enjoyed the exercises that we're doing and how much we're pushing ourselves. And it's a challenge. It is absolutely a challenge. So as you can see from today's workout plan, nothing is changing with regards to the exercises that we're doing compared to last week. The one notable item is that we did swap out those split squats, Bulgarian split squats, for the leg extensions. And we did the drop set of death with the leg extensions instead of the split squats last week. And we're gonna be doing those again. I really enjoyed how easy it was to set that up first and foremost. And selfishly, I love when something can take a whole heck of a lot less time to set up. And at the end of the day, the work we ended up getting in and the amount of quad destruction we were able to put in there was absolutely exactly the same. So a very worthwhile swap, in my opinion, and we're gonna keep it there just to help save a little bit of time. Unfortunately, in the home gym, the dumbbells are one of the things that I have as a limiting factor for some of these exercises. I've got the Bowflex dumbbells that are quick swapped up to 50, but setting up dumbbells and getting them arranged to use them for weights above 50, it takes some time. You know, it does take, I think, on average, a good minute and a half to about 2 minutes per dumbbell, just depending on whether or not we even know what we need to add to that dumbbell, or if we need to, reference the cheat sheet that I have that came with the dumbbells to set them up. Once they're set up, they're great. If we don't need to do drop sets, they're fantastic. Those things can support up to 175 pounds with the screws that I have for them. So they're gonna be able to hit everything we need them to hit. The limiting factor has always been, though, whenever we get to those drop set type items, or whenever we just want to adjust the weight at all between sets, which is pretty common. It's not very common that you hit the exact same weight every single set without any kind of fatigue setting in, without having to make any kind of adjustments or compensations. So not being able to quickly, put those weights down and grab the next one down or the next one up is really an enormous limiting factor for me. And I'm actually considering, and most likely tomorrow will, do less dumbbell exercises in favor of using the lever arms on a bit more of a free motion swing to kind of simulate a dumbbell as close as I can, but allow us the ability to very, very, very quickly, at least compared to dumbbells, swap between different weights and make sure we're getting in effective exercises here. But that's home gym training. We've got to adapt, we've got to overcome, we've got to come up with new ways for us to do these exercises to make sure we're getting the most out of them with as little time investment as possible within reason, and also get in a quick and effective workout. I mean, at the end of the day, we are under the gun sometimes. We can't be out here for 3 hours, unfortunately. I would love to. I would love to be out here for 3 hours every day. But, we've got about 90 minutes most days, and we're gonna take full advantage of that. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get set up for our leg curls here. You know how much I love warming up with those, and it is a bit of a cold day here. So we're gonna need some good warm up here. We got our hamstrings and our posterior chain warmed up, and then we'll move on to some safety bar squats that I'm sure are gonna be the first of many exercises today to just bring us to our knees and utterly destroy us. I'll see you over there. Man, these are moving. Very fluid. All right, we've got this thing keyed up here with 75 pounds on it. Now that's quite a bit more than we've been doing week to week. We've been slowly increasing that weight up though throughout this first 3 weeks of the training block. We're progressively overloading these muscles, and each week we're changing some of those rep ranges or the weights and just affecting that overall volume to slowly and progressively overload those muscles from week to week. So we'll see how this goes. I'm cautiously optimistic that we're going to be able to have really good form for at minimum 1 set. I think there's a pretty darn good chance we could get 2 out of this. But we're going to have to see what happens. 70 is not nothing. It's a lot of weight, and I want to make sure we keep that form good and solid. So let's see what the first set brings to us. Okay. All right. We're going to come down for set number 2. That was just a little too much, unfortunately. The form stayed all right, but having to take those big pauses is not ideal. All right, we brought the weight down to 70. We were at 75. Let's see what happens here. Come on. Come on. Keep going. Come on. Keep going. Come on. Ran out of steam. All right. Not bad, though. We still went up. Okay. Number 3. Another 5 off here. That brings us to 65. We got this. Yeah, goodness. All right, last one here. Feeling good. These hamstrings have been doing some work, that's for sure. Last one. Come on. That's it. Whew. Now we're going to be going pretty heavy on these guys today. Going up to 400 for our first set, I believe. So let's get warmed up. Okay, getting there. All right, 400. 400. God, it is not that long ago that a number like this would have just been impossible to imagine. I remember, 2 years ago, barely being able to do 300. Not barely, but never really having attempted 300. And crushing out a crap ton of reps on my 30th birthday. Here we are. There's 400. Okay, let's do this. We're trying for 3 reps here. Not a lot. If we get 2, I'm still gonna be happy, but we're going for 3. We want to start out nice and heavy, and then we're going to drop the weight pretty significantly by about 100 pounds. And then we're gonna slowly work back up using our 1 rep max percentages to get us up to about 400 again. I think a little bit lower than that. So we're gonna hit 400, then we're gonna go 70, 75, and then 80% of our 1 rep max for 5 reps each. Let's do it. Come on, 3 reps. No, I didn't fail that. What are you talking about? The weights, they all fell off on that. And I just decided to 1 leg squat it up. No big deal. All right, let's talk about what happened there. Totally failed. Totally failed. Got stuck in the hole, but I also felt pretty weak. Unstable is not the right word. I think I'm just gonna use weak. Even at the top here, it felt like it was just too much, well above RPE 10, and we were going for about RPE 9. So were we that far off? No, we were able to control it on the descent. So I believe we were pretty close to what was realistically possible for us. But 400 on the SSB just wasn't there for us. Now, we know we can do 400 on a barbell squat. The SSB does change the overall movement of this. I'm not disappointed. I'm not even really surprised that we weren't necessarily able to hit that. That's okay. It just means that in the future, we're gonna have to adjust these lifts that we're doing based off of a 1 rep percentage when we're using the SSB a little bit more than we anticipated. I was feeling pretty good about it up until this one right here. And so I'm thinking we're gonna have to lower that weight down just a bit and kind of figure out, if we were shooting for RPE 8 today, what really is RPE 8? Clearly that was not it. Clearly that was not it at all. You ever have a song come on your playlist and you're like, that's definitely not on my playlist. And then you go over and you look and you realize Spotify's stupid smart shuffle feature is on. It can be great, man, but when I want to listen to a playlist with the music added to it, Spotify, that you add for me based on what else is on that playlist, I will hit that button. I will start a radio station based on that playlist, based on that artist, based on that song. Why does the shuffle button have to have 3 settings: off, on, and smart shuffle? That is so stupid. It's so dumb. Okay, we got this bad boy scaled down to 300 pounds. We're going for 5 reps on this. This should be about 70%. We'll see. I think we'll take these 75 and 80% a little bit more conservatively, but we can do this, I think. Let's do it. 5 reps. Come on. Okay, 350. Let's do 350 here. This is, we were gonna do 3 sets of these, we're gonna do 2. We're gonna do 2. I don't wanna overtax us, and I feel like that failed 400 was a bit of an overshoot for us, and definitely put some strain on our body. Not bad strain, but just took away a bunch of work volume, because I fought it, man. I fought to get that thing back up, and I think we used a lot of energy on that one. So 350 here, let's do it. Let's send it home, let's make it a good one. Yeah. Yeah. That's it. That's all we got. Sorry about that, y'all. Didn't realize I didn't restart the camera. I'm having problems with camera 2 over here, just turning off randomly. Didn't record these warm-up sets, but we've got 315 loaded up for these deadlifts. And you missed my monologue about the squats themselves. I am I'm a little disappointed in what we were able to achieve with those today. I'm not gonna lament on it too long, but I don't know if I'm not eating enough food. I don't know what it is, but they just didn't feel strong. And I feel like every other week they've felt a lot stronger. Now, granted, we have been progressively overloading. We've been working up into these weights, and that was supposed to be challenging. It was still supposed to be doable though. And I feel like we should have been able to hit at least that second set for 5, and then maybe attempted that third set for 3. I still would have been very happy with that. But only getting 3 on that second set of our percentage of 1 rep maxes is disappointing. It wasn't even the full amount that we were supposed to be doing. I think we did 350 and it was supposed to be like 365 or something. But it is what it is. That's what happens in the gym. So we just got to focus on what we can control. Can't change what we've already done. So today, coming days, we're really just going to be putting a focus on making sure we're hitting our protein goals, obviously first and foremost, as always, but that we're eating enough too. I have not been tracking my calories. I have been watching my weight though, and I am staying steady at 218 pounds. That number has hardly fluctuated like even a pound in either direction from day to day for weeks now. And I'm feeling pretty confident and happy about that and the fact that we're doing a good job maintaining. All right, speed pulls here. We're going for 15 reps of these guys, nice and smooth, fast. Fast up, controlled down. 15 reps, 315. Let's get after it. Five more. Yeah. Oh yeah. Hamstrings are feeling that one. Oh yeah. Hamstrings are feeling that one. Oh. That was good. That was a really good redemption. I don't know how our form looked overall, but those felt exceptional. Hamstrings did a shit ton of work there. Whew. All right, y'all. We got 100 loaded up here, not 200. 100 loaded up on this landmine, and we're gonna be doing some landmine hack squats here. Same thing as we've been doing, but I've increased the weight by 10 pounds this week. So we're gonna do 8 reps, take a 2-minute break, and then we're gonna do a cluster set of 8, 8, and 8 with 20-second breaks in between. It'll be tough. I got a feeling hamstrings are definitely feeling it after those deadlifts, but it's okay. We're gonna make it. We'll be all right. Let's do this. Good, very good. All right, let's do this. So again, 3 total sets we're about to do. 8, 20-second break, 8, 20-second break, and then 8 more. We got this, we've done it. We can do it again. It's only a 10-pound increase we got. Let's get after it. Ah, 20 seconds. Come on. Those squats were nothing. They're not gonna hold us back. They were just squats. They're not affecting everything else today. To fail at one thing doesn't mean the next thing right after has to fail. Come on, let's go. Come on. It's our chance for redemption. And we're doing it. It's tough, but that's how life is. It throws you one thing and then another. You gotta get up. You gotta keep going. Yes! Fuck yeah. All right, y'all. Think you know the drill here. Leg extensions, drop set of death here. We're going up 5 pounds on every one of these this week. So we're starting on a 55, and we'll go 45, 35, 25. 8 reps each, holding that last one for 8 seconds as well, the last rep of each of these sets. We'll do one full side first, take a break, and then we'll come back, do the other side. We're gonna take a 3-minute break in between these, give our body that rest it needs. Let's get after it. 3 minutes on the timer. Let's start with the right side. Let's get strapped in and go. Can't forget our belt buckle. What are we, a barbarian? Are we gonna hold ourselves down on our own? No, we have technology, people. $20 technology from Amazon. All right, anyway, let's go. Let's do this. 8 reps, come on. Hold it. Yeah. Oh, God. That hold, man. Whew, when you finish it. Okay, next. Hey. Third. 35. Come on, hold it. One more. Come on. Come on. 8. It's easy and hard at the same time. Come on. Jesus. Come on. Use the other leg to help. Come on. Come on. Oh, that's it. 3 minutes. Oh. Our right leg's going to write a strongly worded letter to the manager of this establishment. Whew. All right. Left side. That was brutal. Absolutely brutal, but like, gosh, it just, I don't know, it finishes these quads in a way that nothing else ever has before. Just absolutely crazy. Okay. We got to repeat it. Same thing on the left side now. I could feel that fatigue in my right, man. Wow. It's like a warning. This is what's going to happen here in a few seconds. Okay. Here we go. 8, 8, 8, and 8. Come on. Hold. Uh, 45. Hold it. Gosh. Okay. 35. Hold. We got one more. Come on. Last one. Yeah. Hold. Oh, that's it. Oh, God. All right, time for some stiff leg deadlifts here. And Haven't done this on the cable in a very long time, so we're gonna do it. That's what we're gonna do. I've got to do this and calf raises, so I'm gonna be supersetting these. In camera number 2, just not cooperating today, so unfortunately I'm not gonna be able to show you the calf raises. And then I gotta finish with some ab work. I'm gonna do the ab work off camera, just to save some time and try to clean up at the same time. But this is where I'm gonna bid you farewell. I'm gonna crank out these sets of stiff leg deadlifts here on the cable. Get some good forward traction on that too. I like the way it pulls on us. We have to stabilize at the hips for these stiff leg deadlifts when we do them on the cable here. Thanks again for being here. Not every day is perfect, but not every day is given either. So we're gonna take the wins we can and reflect on the positives here. We were able to get in an awesome workout. And for the first time in a long time, I feel like our hamstrings, we have hit them perfectly today. Perfectly, and we haven't even done these stiff leg deadlifts yet. Those regular deadlifts, those speed pulls were just the most perfect way we could have followed up those SSB squats, and I'm really glad it ended up that way. So we'll focus on the positives, we'll focus on the wins, and we'll reflect on where we made mistakes, where we made some missteps, and see what we can correct for next time, but we're not going to dwell on where we failed today. Thanks again for being here, y'all. Appreciate you. Appreciate every one of you. Drop a comment, ask me questions, whatever it is you guys need. And if you really like these videos, I'd appreciate a subscribe as well. It does go a long way. And then that way you get to see my shining face a little more often. Okay, see you guys next time. Have a good one. We'll talk soon.